Well, that escalated quickly. The Ravens are parting ways with John Harbaugh after 18 seasons, and the timing could not be more NFL drama. 2 days after missing the playoffs on a doinked field goal, the breakup hits. Classic football. Inches decide eras, contracts, and group chats. Harbaugh arrived in 2008, brought a hard-nosed identity, and, minor detail, won a Super Bowl in 2012. That ring wasn't a souvenir, it was the franchise's personality. Defense, grit, and a headset that looked permanently attached. 18 seasons is basically geological time in coaching years, respect required. In the grand tradition of sports breakups that sound like corporate wellness emails, the Ravens and John Harbaugh released statements full of warmth, gratitude, and carefully curated adjectives. Nobody's mad, everyone's proud, and apparently the future is so bright we need shades soon. So, the Ravens and John Harbaugh have officially exchanged the NFL's most polite breakup texts. Statements with lots of gratitude, a sprinkle of legacy talk, and just enough ambiguity to fuel a week's worth of sports radio debates. It's the classic mutual decision, which always sounds like both parties agreed to be slightly unhappy together, professionally, one last time. Cue the montage of playoff runs, sideline scowls, and that one press conference where he smiled and everyone got suspicious. The wording of the statements could double as corporate poetry. Phrases like, appreciation for years of leadership, immeasurable impact, and, moving forward, tell you everything and nothing, all at once. If you read between the lines, it says, thanks for the wins, the culture, the consistency, and also, we need a new plot twist. It's football's version of, it's not you, it's the timeline. Very respectful, very strategic, and frankly, very on-brand Baltimore. From a football perspective, this isn't just a coaching change, it's a tectonic shift in the team's identity. Harbaugh's Ravens were about defense with an attitude, special teams that stole games, and just enough offensive chaos to keep coordinators awake at 3 a.m. Whoever steps in next inherits a roster that expects January football, not just schedule filler Decembers. Translation: the bar isn't high, it's orbiting the stadium, wearing a headset. For Harbaugh, the market will be, how do we say this politely, frothing. Any team flirting with a reset or delusionally a piece away is circling already. He brings credibility, a ring, and a knack for squeezing competence out of chaos. The question isn't whether he'll coach again, it's how many franchise owners will rehearse their culture speeches while adjusting their checkbooks and calling it vision. Someone's about to redecorate their facility with leadership aphorisms. Fans, of course, are riding the full emotional express. Nostalgia, shock, acceptance, and the ritualistic YouTube dive into old highlights. Expect heated threads about whether the offense evolved fast enough, whether the defensive DNA got diluted, and whether this is a necessary fresh start or an overcorrection. Meanwhile, neutral observers are reaching for popcorn, calculators, and the universal metric of NFL decision-making. Did this make playoff math easier or headache wire?